Judging with HEB, you judge 3 tailgates.
Okay.
It's 11 o'clock, and I'm like, man, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I'm full, and I got to go in here in front of my boss.
H-Town, we are back. You're on the Ultimate Fan Experience. I am your host, the Ultimate Fan. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I got the man, Figgy Fig. How are you, brother?
I'm good, man. How you doing? Hey, first of all, this is an amazing setup.
Appreciate
and
you.
I got to say, I appreciate you for having me on, man. It's an honor.
It was due time, and I know me and you, we worked together a little bit, time and time again. And you know, we were talking this past week, and you were like, I was like, hey, I never had you on the podcast. You're like, man, you're right. And I was like, man, I need to get Figgy on here, man.
Yeah,
Talk some football. You know,
talk doing your thing.
Hey, man, you know, a lot of people that might not know you, of course, I know you have called into the radio station a lot, called into 610, you know, and, you know, when I remember when I first started calling in, I started hearing you, you're like, this is Fig, what can I do? And I'm like, man, you know, and then now you're on the front end of it, man. You talking the game. You're talking, you know, talking up there with the guys and stuff, man. Tell us how it's going, man.
Yeah, man, the crazy thing is I wasn't even into sports talk radio at one point.
Oh, real?
I was into music. I was trying to be a rapper and all that stuff. Wanted to work for a rap station, but that didn't work out.
Right.
So the only way I could get my foot in the door is sports talk.
Okay.
Because sports talk, if you don't know, they always need producers and board operators and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I needed experience.
All right.
So I worked
Just
my
put
way
that time in.
Yeah, I started on the street team. I was passing out flyers, setting up tents and all that stuff.
Right.
And just talk to the right people, work my way up.
Nice.
And then eventually somebody left where I was able to be the producer.
Okay.
So I started running the board, being the producer and all that stuff. And just went on up from there, man.
Right.
It's a blessing, man. I never thought I would be here.
Hey, man, and I know a lot of my fans, like they know who you are. It's not a give, but if you ever on the new, you know, you listen to the 610, dude, you're gonna hear Fig. You know, he's all over the place. It's kind of crazy. Well, let's break down a little bit, man. I mean, you know, coming on the podcast, you know, we're going to talk a little Texans football, the good, the bad, the ugly, however you want to say it. But, you know, and having Larry from Stafford come on here, man.
Shout out to Larry, man.
Yes, always shout out. Give him a holler. You know what I mean?
I tell you one thing. Every time he call in to Sports Radio 610, I answer the phone. Sports Radio 610? You know it's that boy from Stafford. I'm like, all right. I don't even say.
We know where he's going.
Right.
He's going like, hey, boys, he's on the line.
Usually I got to screen the calls. And, hey, what you want to talk about? And just try to make sure they're good to go on the air.
Yeah.
You know it's that boy Larry in Stafford. Hold on, man.
Put him in the fast lane.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, you know, so, I mean, we got our first win. You know, I mean, it wasn't pretty. I mean, the first half, back and forth, you had nothing happening. You couldn't get in the red zone. Neither team, you know, we're punting the ball away, and it's like penalty after penalty after penalty. And I'm just like, man, what's it gonna take, right? And I'm sitting there in the stands, and all of a sudden, man, we're backed up 1st and 33. And I'm just like, man, I was like, that's it. Right now, CJ's going to drop back. He going to throw it to Nico, and we're going to get this first down, and we're about to hit this stuff off, right? And everybody was like, yeah, you know, because I'm in the enemy territory in the NRG. You know, I'm on the visitor side, and everybody's like, yeah, right, that's not happening. That's not happening. And, man, boy, when he stepped back and he dropped that ball, and it was just beautiful, you know, and we got 40 out of that, and I was like, anybody else doubt me?
Yeah,
you know?
I ain't gonna lie. I saw that 1st and 33 or whatever. I just shook my head. I'm like, man, this is bad.
There's no way we get the first down.
I think
on
I
this.
turned my head and the crowd started going. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
And all of a sudden, shout out Woody. Hey, man, dude, I've been calling this. I'm going to have my guys set up a few tapes where I've been calling this, man. I want to see this Woody Mark so bad take the field on us. I mean, I know he's a rookie and I know he's young, but, man, just watching him in the preseason, man, I really want to see Woody Marks hit the field. 119 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better run day from him, you know? And I think that's what we had to do, Sometimes you just got to get an ugly win to get it kicked off.
But you know what? And I was kind of in that camp of, hey, it's the Titans.
Right.
They're the worst team in the league at this point, and they probably gonna fire their head coach.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just gotta win.
Right.
You just gotta win, no matter who it is.
Right.
And they both were 0-3.
Yeah.
So I felt like the Texans just needed to make a statement right there, man.
Yeah.
Just let's get the offense clicking.
Yeah.
And it took the fourth quarter,
The
third, fourth quarter.
Yeah, we're so into the third quarter.
Yeah, but sometimes that's what you need, man. They need a little motivation, a little push.
And that was a team win. For me, that was literally a team win.
The defense was good.
Absolutely. I mean, I heard that, D'Amico was going to go ahead and give the reins over on the defense, maybe to go on a little bit more of the offense side of it, and just kind of help over there where, a head coach might need to be. And I think the defense itself, they were just like lights out. They're like, shutout. That hasn't happened, 15 years, 10, 15 years, something like that. There's been since we've had a shutout and against them nonetheless, So,
yeah.
But what do you think about the offensive line?
I thought they were solid, man.
Yeah.
I thought everybody had a solid performance outside of that one little couple plays.
Yeah, that sack was ugly.
Yeah.
And that one right there, that could have been an injury, really, when you sit there and look at it, because he no longer was off the ball and he was on CJ. I was like, did we even run a play?
That was the quickest sack in NFL history. It had to be
crazy. That was almost like, Connor fight. 13 seconds, we're done.
That was clearly was a big miscommunication.
Yeah.
On that part, but look, it's week 4, so you got to give it time
new
to
guys,
gel.
new positions.
Yeah, so you got a rookie at left tackle.
Yeah,
a second round pick at left tackle,
and who's doing a great job, by the way.
He's doing.
That dude is.
I thought it was solid, man, especially from week 1.
Right, and now you come into week 5, and we coming up against a 1-3 team, when nobody thought Baltimore was going to be that.
Yeah, struggling, and they got a lot of injuries too.
Yeah, so with Woody behind that running back position, I think he's really going to, if they can open up some holes for him, you're going to see this guy get us some more touchdowns, and we'll be able to open up that pass game a little bit more.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, and not to mention the Patriots offense. I know Nick Cayley says it's not the Patriots offense, it's the Texans offense.
Right.
But that offense needs time to gel a little bit. It's just not like a quick little flip,
right?
And then you throwing a million touchdowns,
right?
It takes a little bit of time, and it's a lot on CJ.
Right.
It's a lot of thinking when it comes to the quarterback position as far as CJ Stroud in that type of offense. So I felt like that game. I know it was against the Titans, but sometimes you need that type of stuff to keep it going, and maybe that could build the momentum for the season.
Right. And whether you're
especially the offense,
that's division. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to beat them. We got to take care of our division. We take care of our division, everything else will take care of itself, right?
Yeah. Or as D'Amico Ryans like to say, we got to clean up some stuff.
Right. Absolutely.
Clean up them penalties and all that stuff.
Let's get into it, man. We've talked about the past. Let's talk about the present. What's coming right in front of us right now? The Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore.
I've heard a couple of good things. One, Lamar Jackson probably is, from my understanding, is not going to play this game. So we got Cooper Rush coming in. And I don't know about you, but I kind of remember what we did to Cooper Rush in Dallas. But I'd like to see that again. It would be really nice to be able to work him over like we worked him over in Dallas. But who do you think's going to be the highlight this week? Like, where are we going? We going to pound on the ground? We going to go in the air? How are we going to do it this week?
I think Woody Martz is going to be the highlight this week. Yeah, he was last week.
Right.
But this week, I think they're going against a bad defense.
Okay.
Baltimore Ravens, they lost a lot of people on defense.
Yeah.
They've been bad all year. So I think this is the perfect opportunity to give Woody Martz the keys.
Right.
And he's good. He can run through the tackles. He run on the outside. He can
hit
catch.
that A-gap like nobody's business. He really can.
Yeah. So I think this is going to be a Woody Martz game right here. Yes.
Well, as much as I'd like to agree with you on that, for me, I'm always about the pass. I know we need the run to get the ball moving and whatever, but I mean, we got 2 young rookies that are just itching to get yards, and so and Higgins got his first touchdown this past week, and I'd really like to see Noel do it, and get him going. But yeah, I think that duo this week. I want to see Noel and Higgins really grab some yards this week. So those are my two guys I'm gonna get.
Yeah, another one. I feel like C.J. Stroud. He had a good game last week,
Right?
But I think this one he needs to have a really good game.
Yeah.
I think this is the perfect opportunity for him to kind of show out a little
set
bit.
off.
So Baltimore, they got 3 cornerbacks that's probably won't play.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 of their cornerbacks.
Wow.
So I think that might be the perfect opportunity for CJ to kind of let loose a little bit.
Got you.
So I think this might be the game
a CJ
for it.
game.
Yeah, and I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
People gonna say, "Oh, Lamar Jackson ain't playing," or
whatever.
Baltimore had a whole bunch of people on the,
Listen, we're walking on there with the same amount of players.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You just gotta get going. We gotta get these wins at this point.
Whatever it takes, right?
We can't style point right now. We gotta get some wins.
This Sting get him another interception this week, man. I mean, does Coop throw it up? And
I think so.
Think Sting might get him another one this week?
That's a good call. I think so.
The interception that he got, it was just at the right place at the right time. You know what I'm saying? He stood his ground. He held his position. The ball pops up. He's right there. Takes it in. I was like, man, dude.
And he was playing hurt.
Yeah.
He didn't practice all week.
Right.
And usually kind of reading the tea leaves and all that stuff, when the player don't practice, I want to say Thursday or Friday, one of them days, they usually don't play Sunday.
Right.
That's kind of like an indicator. But he was active on Sunday.
Right.
I'm like, active? Is he on play?
Right. And
he
I
didn't
still
practice
think that
all week. And
I
he
still
played.
think that from the first game when he went down, I think it's still a
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that was a little bit scary.
Yeah, it was,
scared
man.
me a little bit.
But Fairbairn. I mean, this is like I couldn't believe that I saw him miss that already. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy is always on for me. At least my wife will be one of the first people to say that she's not a Fairbairn fan at all. Like she is just not a Fairbairn fan. But I am, and I have been, and I'm like, I'll always defend that dude just because I've seen him make really, really good kicks.
Yeah, I feel like Fairbairn kind of been like this the last couple years, where he will hit a 60 yarder, and then
Miss a
one
30.
day he'll miss it. Yeah, it might hook a 30. It's just like, man. But it's hard to find a really solid kicker like that.
Yeah.
Though. So I wouldn't worry too much.
Right.
Unless he's just missing 2 in a row.
Right.
Maybe 3 in a row, where you could tell his confidence is shot. And you could kind of tell by some kickers where you just like, man, he missed another one.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? And you don't really got that feeling. I don't have that feeling with Kaimi right now. So I think he's solid.
You're pretty busy game day too. I mean, you're doing the HEB tailgater of the game. You're out there. I mean, that's not a bad gig. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, all the food and all the drink you can eat, and I guarantee you some of the food is some of the best you'll have in Houston.
It's the best food, man. It's the best time.
Yeah.
And last week we were out there for the Titans game.
Yeah.
And when I tell you all 3, this was probably the toughest choice I had to make in a long time when
Really?
judging tailgates.
Yeah.
All 3. I wish I had the name of these tailgates, but all 3 of these tailgates brought it, man.
Yeah.
Every tailgate had barbecue, brisket.
Yeah.
I had some brisket, boudin.
Right.
It was insane. I was full drinks, all this other stuff. Houston Texans fans know how to throw a tailgate,
Right.
man, and it's fun. And unfortunately, sometimes it takes us a little longer to get into the stadium.
Hey, y'all need to get in the stadium. I know y'all love the tailgate. I know y'all love to drink, and it's great, and I have no problems with that, man. But there's nothing worse that I hate seeing is the first quarter and the stadium's still empty. It's hard to get hype, I mean, these guys got to. You see D'Amico out there, hugging and getting these guys hyped up and stuff like that. But as fans, we need to do that too,
Yeah.
That's my son.
Maybe they need to do something like maybe letting them start a little early, maybe start an hour early.
Yeah.
I wonder if they start at 7 and then maybe shut it down at like 11.
Maybe so. But I do think that something needs to happen. Like I said, if you got a ticket, get in the game. I mean, that's That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? I go there for the game. Don't get me wrong. I love the tailgate. Shout out to Nuff Said Tailgaters. Those guys kill it every weekend.
What's up, man?
Marty, Freddie. All the goals, Vito. All the guys. Vito's killing it in the food section, man. That dude.
Food is good,
always killing it, right?
Love his food.
Of course, Marty's always forcing your fireball down your throats. I still don't understand that sometimes. I mean, I know they call him Captain Fireball. But I mean, come on, dude. I mean, how about hand me a hamburger or something next time?
You know what? Give me a water. I need a water. It's hot out here.
Freddie, it's funny. Freddie has a fire truck and no water. Doesn't make sense, right?
Didn't think about that.
You got plenty of slushies. You got plenty of shots. You got plenty of everything else. I'm like, Freddie, where's the water? I ain't getting water. I don't need no water. But yeah, I mean, I know like you're going around and you're seeing all these other tailgates. I mean, it's got to be, just as crazy at any of the other ones, right? I mean, it's got to be our problem. So maybe we got too many good tailgates around there.
It's amazing, man. Yeah. Like whenever my family come in town, my sister, shout out to my sister Trina. Right. You actually met her.
She flexes. She got some. She's a flexer, boy. Don't lie.
She got some guns.
Yes, she does.
But I took her down to a tailgate one time when they played the Cleveland Browns. She's a Browns fan.
Oh. Yeah,
so I took her down here and she loved it so much to the point she wanted to come back just to tailgate.
Just to tailgate, right?
Yeah.
And I feel for you, man, because like you got to try everything. It's and they're forcing food down you. So I mean, don't get me wrong.
It's an art to it, man. Yeah. Because judging with HEB, you judge three tailgates.
Okay.
And the first one, they will give you a big old plate, give you some drink. Here, let's do shots.
Right.
You got to kind of pace yourself a little bit because you got 2 more to go to.
Right.
So by the time
by 3, you're 3 sheets to the wind, literally.
The first time I did it, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is good."
Right.
And it was 2 more. I was just like, "Man, I am stuffed.
Yeah.
I can't eat anything else."
Maybe that's what takes them so long to get in the stadium. They're so full. They're so tired.
Yeah.
Nobody gets in the stadium.
It was a couple times where I was like, "Man, I'm ready to go home. I still got to work." Yeah. It's 11 o'clock, and I'm like, "Man, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I'm full."
I'm like, wait, we got a football game to go to.
I got to go in here in front of my boss. And by the way, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. I'm sweated out and drunk, full.
And no water.
Yeah.
Come on, Freddie. And listen, I know we talked football, we talked tailgate and stuff like that. Man, you got to have some sauce on something, man. Give me. I know you've got to have a couple stories, man.
Yeah, man. Got a couple stories. Know a couple people in the city.
Right.
And, a lot of people always joke around about me being cool with the Menaires.
Yeah.
They see me on TV at the Andre Johnson Hall of Fame introduction.
Yeah. I was there. It was great.
Yeah, I was sitting right there. So Kyle and Hannah was sitting in the front row.
Yeah.
I was right behind Hannah. It looked like I was over her shoulder.
Right.
I was like,
oh, look at Figgy over there.
Yeah, so they panned to Kyle and Hannah as Andre brought them up.
Right.
And a bunch of people text me, "You on TV?
Right.
You sitting with the Menaires?"
Yeah.
So I have a good relationship with him. I text Hannah from time to time.
Man. Well, every time Kyle sees me, he's always like that. I love that, So.
Yeah. But the first time I ever met them, I was working at an event at Minute Maid at the time. I know it's Daikin now. But I was working my side gig. I work for a photo booth company.
Mm-hmm.
So they hired me to be there. So I'm roaming around taking pictures.
Yeah.
And I see them. I'm like, "Oh, that's them. What they do?"
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Hey, you guys want to take a picture?"
Yeah.
And they took a picture, and shout out to Joanna, Hannah's twin. She was there too. So they all 3 of them took a picture. And so after they took the picture, I'm like, "By the way, I'm Figgy Fig from Sports Radio 610.
Yeah.
And he stepped back like, "Oh, wait a minute. Wow, you're Figgy?" And they're like, "Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You sound a lot taller on the radio." I'm like, "Oh."
Man, now you with a short joke.
Yeah.
Leave it to that, right?
Yeah. So that was my first time ever meeting them. So I ended up taking a picture with them.
Right.
And all that stuff. And everybody like, "How did you get that?"
Right. Well,
so every time I see them now, they just show so much love.
Yeah.
They super cool, man.
Absolutely, man. But speaking of, Hall of Fame, man, I heard, is it true, man? Did Shane Leckler get a nomination this year? I think he did.
I think so. He's been retired for a little bit now,
Yeah.
so I think he's eligible. He's one of the best punters in
hands
history.
down. Yeah. that dude don't miss.
Yeah.
Even now, I think I saw a video of him a few months ago kicking balls, and I was like, man, like that dude's still doing what he does,
Yeah.
But kudos to him if he gets in, I mean, I always use, somebody like that when they're, we go up to Canton every year and it's like, man, and then finally Andre gets in. I'm like, yeah, we finally got us a guy to go look at in the Hall of Fame, so
yeah,
it would be nice, man. I mean, not sure he's a first ballot, but I mean, it would be cool to see him go in,
Yeah, he should be the one punter that gets in.
Right.
Like I don't know.
First ballot punter. I don't know if they've ever had that.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be stretching it a little bit, but I think he eventually get in.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned Shane Leckler though, because I had a funny story working at 610 with Shane Leckler.
Yeah.
So I want to say it was 2017, the year the Astros got to the World Series and eventually won it.
Yeah.
But that night they won it, I was running the board and we had some people on the air.
Yeah.
Just kind of reacting and celebrating, and people was calling in. So somebody called in, I picked it up, 610. And he said, hey, this is Shane Leckler. I want to talk about the Astros getting to the World Series.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Like
Shane Leckler?
Like punter Shane?
Like and he was like, yeah, Shane Leckler. Do you watch football? You watch the Texans? I'm like, yeah. I just wanted to make sure.
Make sure I'm talking to the same guy.
I thought I was getting conned.
Yeah, right.
I don't know anybody that would be like, hey, I'm Shane
Leckler.
But
I'm the punter for the Texans.
I thought I was getting conned. I'm like, I had to make sure.
Yeah.
And so I put him on hold. I'm like, I got in their ear. I'm like, Shane Leckler on the line.
Right.
And they was like, really?
Yeah.
So he got in talking about the Astros, super excited and giving them a shout out. I thought that was cool.
Heck yeah,
but
man.
he was like, do you watch football?
Right.
Do you watch the Texans?
Well, speaking of, we were just talking about Shane. We were talking about Canton, Ohio, or whatever. I can't help but mention. I know you're always involved in what us fans are doing and stuff like that too. But I'm actually fixing to kick off the Charity Belt Challenge. We the PFUFA, we do this this charity every year, and it's growing. So we do a healthy little competition between myself and Bronco Babe from the Denver Broncos this year. She's got her charity and I got mine. Heart Gift Houston is my charity this year, and it's a really, really great cause. These people literally started saving lives a few years back. A few ladies got together, and they were trying to help these children that are, less fortunate, or able to get these heart holes that they have in their heart fixed, and they basically fly them here. They keep them housed while they're here. They take them to all their medical appointments. It pays for the surgery, and then they get them back home. And while they're here, they're recovering. You know what I'm saying? It could take anywhere between a 2 to 3 month process before a kid can go back home after the surgery, sometimes a little bit sooner than that. But, they're here, they're seeing doctors, they're doing that. And so they literally take on that whole thing. So my goal this year is to raise as much as I possibly can. I've seen the donations and what they do, and it about $25,000 is what it takes to literally save one child's life. Mm-hmm. And so, not saying I'm going to hit that number, but I'm going to do my best to get there this year, and guess what, Bronco? Now I got Figgy Fig on my side.
Yeah,
so I mean,
H-Town, baby.
we fixing to blow this up. We fixing to go nationwide with this, So, Fig, I appreciate you coming on today and talking some football with me, man. It's been great, man. Hey, shout out your stuff anyways. Let them know a podcast and everything where they can reach you at.
Yeah, you can listen to me on Sports Radio 610 Monday through Friday,
right there.
10 to 2. Shout out to my guy, Reggie Adatula, John Lopez, for holding me down.
Absolutely.
And, of course, the Gems and Juice podcast. We do a live stream every Friday night around 6 p.m., 6:10-ish. So check in. We talk about a lot of random stuff. We talk about sports a little bit too.
Right.
And it's funny because I had Arian Foster on my podcast back in 2020.
Okay.
I think 2020 or 2021.
All right.
I want to say it's 2021. And I kept tweeting them, no response. I was like, I'm better off getting Barack Obama on the podcast. I might have a better chance of doing that.
Right.
And he DM me like, "Hey, my bad, man. I've been busy.
Sorry. Yeah.
I what time you want me to hop on?"
Right.
I'm like, "All right,
Come
hop on this."
Right.
And then me and Rocket was sitting there waiting
Yeah.
on. We was doing it via Zoom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he ain't gonna hop on. He probably
Right.
forgot. And then he popped on. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to my dude Ryan Rocket. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to you, man,
Hey,
for having me on.
Absolutely.
I'm proud of what you're doing, man.
Thank you, man.
We got to work together last week
Yeah.
on some stuff, and
that was one of the coolest things, man. Before we end this, man, that's but now that you mentioned it, man, that was a pretty cool moment, was it not, man?
Yeah, no, it was amazing, man.
This lady came in to this event that we were having where we were doing this wing contest, and she was just fickled with like my paint and everything, but all of a sudden she shows me her phone, and there's this young boy on the phone, and he saw all the paint and everything, and he just lit up, right? And he was so excited, and I was like, how are you or whatever? And of course there's a small language barrier, but it was okay, and I was like, and I have my cards, and I signed a card and I gave it to her to give to him, and it wasn't but like what, 15 minutes later,
yeah, it's about 20 minutes later,
this boy jumps out of the car and like runs to me and just hugs me, and I'm like, I was like, Fig, is this the kid I was talking to? He's like, yeah, this is the kid we were talking to. And I mean, granted, he didn't speak any English, but I think his verbiage was just basically Spanish, but you could tell he was trying to get something out. And of course, his mom was like, oh, he loves wrestling. He's a real big wrestling fan, but and the Warriors one of his favorites. And I was like, wow, and like the mom dropped what she was doing, came to where we were at, all because her friend got on the phone to show him, and he was just like, he would not let her. He's like, we got to go see him. That was like,
I'm so happy you stuck around, because
dude,
I think
we were about to go.
Yeah, we was about to order some food and peace out, and I was just sitting there waiting.
I would have hated to miss that kid.
Yeah,
man. That was like, and just getting to hang with him and watch him smile and stuff, dude. I tell you, man, there's nothing like putting smiles on kids' faces, dude.
Yeah,
it's
man, and you got a gift, man. You got a gift with the kids, with people, and all that stuff, and we need more energy like that, man.
Absolutely,
so
man.
I'm proud of you. Appreciate
Thank you, Ben.
what you do, man. Keep doing your thing. I love the podcast.
Appreciate it. All right.
And sometimes the stuff could be hard, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like ain't nobody paying attention, or this ain't working out. But just keep going, man. We all had them days.
Yeah.
But just keep doing your thing, man. I'm
Appreciate
super
it,
proud
man.
of you, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks, Figgy.
For sure, man.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been on the Ultimate Fan Experience, man. We'll see you all next week. Let's go.